I can only first speak for myself and say that my entire childhood and my life and even my career now would not have unraveled as it did without space. My confidence, my chance to grow not only as an artist but as a leader completely originated here and was fostered here. All of my closest friendships and my closest collaborators in the art world came from here. And I love seeing it not only in the kids, but also in the kids as they grow up and come back to work with us. They feel a certain ownership and a responsibility to the organization, so that there's this constant feedback as the organization grows within itself. So depends upon the people that it's making.
Well, you can see it's beautiful because they all go through a transformation from the beginning of camp. And so you can see it when we first start reading the script and they start kind of exploring, and then we play games, and then auditions come on the first Friday. So they're there, they just jump literally right into being in the middle of the group and doing something and reading a monologue, and Andrew plays games with them, and they start really exploring themselves. And then by the end of camp, it's really, really, really amazing because you see these kids that haven't had the opportunity to shine and to be recognized for their talents and for just being a great person and finding something that they hadn't known about themselves. And so by the end of the 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks, they have become hugely, really, really amazing, outgoing people.
On a more individual level, you've seen kids that kind of were dragged in by their ear, by their parents, now showing up as the first ones here unaccompanied, and you get to see a lot of them crawl out of their shells. You rarely see one crawl back in. Once they're out, they're hard to stuff them back into the box.
He actually lives in Sacramento, so he's not a local child, though he's gone to the creative arts camp in the past. What I have been noticing in the last 2.5 weeks of him being in the camp is he's very excited. He's a very outgoing, very energetic boy, and very bright. And I think it's using all of those parts of himself in a really creative way.
The first thing I noticed that camp really has an effect on with the kids is the type of bonds they create with each other. They become part of something, part of this different community, and that's what my big thing about camp is the community they become a part of, the way they share this art, energy, and passion with each other. It almost opens up different parts of their lives and different opportunities for them. That's the thing I see the most, other than artistic growth as well, getting better at dancing, being more comfortable with your singing, being able to express yourself more from acting. It's the friends and the quality of people they surround themselves with.
They seem to all grow together, and they stay friends usually longer in camp and usually meet up afterwards, and just this whole thing brings people together, it seems like, and just really can create great friendships.
I meet a lot of great friends here because just you're around a lot of people who do a lot of things you love to do, like acting, dancing, singing. So it creates a better bond for friendship.
It has played probably one of the biggest roles, set aside from just what we learn in space. Even the teachers, Laurel and Paulette and Kate, have had a really big influence. I am a very strong supporter of mentors, and inadvertently they became mentors in my life and really guided me even when they didn't know. And I feel like it's really important for young people to have mentors who teach them and kind of support them.
It sounds kind of cheesy, but I think that every kid here leaves feeling not only like their name and face are known, but that they each are recognized as the individual that they are and as the artist that they are, and are nurtured. And so despite our small staff, every child is given an opportunity to shine and is invested in.
In the classroom, I think, or in the classes and dancing and the performing arts and on stage, we're really taught to be accepting of each other. I think living in a small town where there may not be a lot of diversity, sometimes that's not something that's always taught, but Space is really good about teaching, students and how to be aware of each other's differences, but how to appreciate that. And so for me, as I've gone out into the world, I've lived in several different cities, I really appreciated the fact that I can go anywhere and kind of fit because I'm okay with someone being different than me, that I don't have to be the same, it doesn't have to be the same kind of person or the same color. And I think that Space really does a really great job through, you know, the plays that they do and kind of the morals that they teach in that, of making people accepting.
It's a very warm, welcoming, gentle, encouraging atmosphere where you just get to explore yourself and the arts and whichever form, if it's actually like visual arts or performing arts, or it's really amazing. It's a great safe environment.
It just enlivens the community in so many ways. I think it's wonderful. And I've been really glad that my grandchildren are able to participate in it.